Hi, my name is Frederick Torres, and in this video I wanted to show you my experimentation with embedding, vector database, and similarity search. I wanted to set up a real case where I could experience the power of embedding and similarity search. So I came up with that idea. I started with this JSON file where I have an array that contains the lyrics of the 14 songs from the album Revolver from the Beatles. For each song, I have an object with a property ID, which is the name of the song, and a text property which contain the lyrics of the song. I also used the OpenAI Embedding API to create the embedding or vector of each song lyrics. In this C# console application, first the method createIndex will load the JSON data into a Pinecone database index. Pinecone is a vector database. Here's the data in the Pinecone database. We have 14 objects. We have the ID here, the vector, and as a metadata, the lyrics of the song. After that, I am going to open a connection to the Pinecone database and get the index. I'm going to ask the user to enter a query, and then I will pass the query to the Pinecone database similarity search API, and I will display the result. I'm going to only take the top 3 results, and I want the matching score to be at least 0.75. Let's run the code. If you know a little bit the 14 songs from the album, that would make it more fun. Let's say I am entering the word sailing. Based on the 14th songs of the album Revolver, get me the songs that have a relationship with the word sailing. And as you see, and what I was expecting it, the first song that comes at the top is Yellow Submarine with a score of 0.77. The song Tomorrow Never Knows will show a lot too. More on why later. Let's enter medicine and pills. I only get one result, and it's the song Dr. Roberts, which is actually what I was expecting. Let's search for sad people. I'm getting Eleanor Rigby at the top, which I was expecting, and she said, which could make sense too. Let's enter endless love. I'm getting here, there, and everywhere. Again, this is what I was expecting. Now, why the song Love You Too is on the timer 2 spot, I don't know. I do not remember that song very well. And the songs Tomorrow Never Knows is showing on a lot of results because it is a very wide open song. Let's try something else. IRS. I'm getting taxman, which makes total sense, right? I'm going to search for the word laughing. I was expecting Good Day Sunshine to be 01, but as I say, the song Tomorrow Never Knows is connected to a lot of concepts. Now, if I search for life and death, I'm getting Tomorrow Never Knows and she said, which I was expecting. Let's enter Tibetan book. I'm getting Tomorrow Never Knows. Very interesting. I get only one score of 0.76. If I search for Tibetan Book of the Dead, I'm getting Tomorrow Never Knows, but with score of 0.78, which means that the relationship between my query and the lyrics of the song is even more relevant than previously. Let's search for psychedelic experience. I'm getting Tomorrow Never Knows, but with score of 0.79. Let's search for Timothy Leary. I'm getting Tomorrow Never Knows, but with score of 0.76. Why are all phrases related to the song? Good question. Timothy Leary, around 1962-1964, wrote a book with others named The Psychedelic Experience, a manual based on the Tibetan Book of the Dead. John Lennon read this book and then later wrote the song Tomorrow Never Knows. And to some extent, in the training model from OpenAI used to generate the embedding, they captured that relationship. Pretty mind-boggling. If I search for meditation, I'm also getting Tomorrow Never Knows, but with score of 0.82. If I search for LSD, I'm also getting Tomorrow Never Knows, but with score of 0.77. This concludes my demonstration using embedding, vector database, and similarity search. The source code is available on my GitHub project FAI.